Hey. Oh, hey, check it out. All right, so what do we have here? We've got sort of, they're drumsticks. I don't know that I would run my tender skin across there. They're a little rough on the sanding there. I don't know if that's the wood or the lack of finishing, but if I rub them against each other, I think if I did that, they would sand one another. Kind of textury. Anyhow, but it's free drumsticks, right? Okay. So, what's the piece de la resistance? Yeah, I mean, it's decent. This is definitely kind of entry-level stuff. I mean, that right there is like, go down to the hardware store, wing nut. But, I mean, it gets the job done. And I could tell when I tightened it up that this is knurled, so it doesn't need a whole lot of tension to hold it in place. But, yeah, the machining is so-so. The metal seems kind of light duty, and things just don't move smooth like your name brand stuff. I mean, listen, that anytime you hear sound, that's a result of friction. That's that's what sound is, right? But it functions. So if you're not sure if you want to be a drummer, yeah, this will be something you can use probably for a while. Like with most things, if you take care of it, it'll probably get a few years out of it. But if you're a gigging musician, nope, I do not recommend this based off of just what I'm seeing already. But if you need an emergency spare or something, this might be the thing to carry around with you. All the components work. I'm seeing when you're playing, man, boy, you really got to crank down on that guy. It's not even either. So, like, when I tighten this up, right, here, and I put a little twisting action, I'm playing, I'm bumping it around with my knees as I'm playing, and I'm not putting a whole lot of force on it. I can tell it gets very easy to turn right here and not so easy to turn here, which means something is out of round, and it's probably because it's kind of a thin wall metal. I hate to say cheap, it's just inexpensive. It's inexpensively built and manufactured and everything. But, I mean, yeah, I guess it's cheap. But if I really crank down on that, oh man, I can't really get a lot of leverage on it. Okay, but as a side snare, if you play with two snares or just another, you just want to hold something. You want to do some sound effect stuff. Maybe put a cymbal on there. Maybe put I don't know, just anything you want to clamp down. Yeah, this is a good backline, B line, or C line thing, but definitely not professional grade. I would hate to be trying to set this up gig after gig and trying to get it squared away, and then the frustration that comes along with it adjusting on you as you go. Okay, enough about that thing. I didn't realize it came with this. This is actually pretty cool. I've got one of these from I just got one of these a while back. This is pretty cool. Just, I did not realize it was coming as part of this kit. Now, this is kind of again, a cheaper version of the one I have. But, I mean, hey, it's going to do the trick, right? Okay, this has elastic in it. The one I already have. Can we get enough light to see what that's? It's just a single layer of like polyester, maybe. Actually, no, it's a thin polyester line or nylon lining or something with a more rugged outer bit. The one I have is white on the inside, so you can see down in it. But that being said, it's appropriate for this setup here. Depending on the size of hi-hat or that you use, or if you, I guess you could put this on your snare stand. It'd be, I don't know where it'd be appropriate, but this guy clamps on. Oh, good grief. Kind of fiddly. The concept's there, but so if I have this guy and I wanted to hook it up, there's the deal. Golly. Okay, all the way locked down. It's not going to even. It's too big to fit on this post here. So, if anything, you would have to put it on the lower mast or pestle, whatever you want to call it, which puts this thing pretty low down to the ground. But as long as it's not touching the ground, I guess it's fine. Okay, let's imagine that it's there. And where does that put it? There's the ground. Yeah, it's pretty much just going to be just off the ground, but once you stick a stick or two in there and hit the bottom, that's going to be rubbing the ground. At least on the stand. You could throw it on your hi-hat stand. It probably would work better. All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. It's definitely not professional gear, but it's not supposed to be, right? So don't get this expecting Yamaha or DW or any of that name brand stuff. Get this with the expectation of you're just toying around, and yeah, that's what it is.